Brazil lighter so I can go Brazil. Where did I put it? It's in my pocket, right? What the fuck? I did it. What? It's in the car. The Brazil lighter is in the car. Good morning. Got off to a late start. I have no time to skateboard, no time to do a live stream. I just got to smoke, and I gotta go chill for a little bit. Gotta do a little bit of editing, and then I gotta head out. So, I forgot I was gonna say something cool, but I totally forgot. I really totally forgot, because I was thinking about saying Brazil. That's what I was gonna say. Good joint, by the way. This is Runts Buttons. Runts Buttons. I've been really going back to strains that revolve around runts. I remember when White Runts came out. That was really good shit. Now, somebody told me, have you ever heard of Blue Lobster? Blue Lobster, it's Blue Lobster by Grassroots, right? It is apples and bananas x eye candy. It's 10% CBD. You heard that. 0.25% CBD? That's a fucking banger. That's a couch locker. That's a, I'm chill as fuck. Let's go for a road trip. 10%? I must turn your legs into rubber. I'm gonna get a half of that. I'm gonna get a half of that stuff. I'm gonna get half of the gooey noodle leg stuff. Thanks for joining the stream. I recently got to 300 subscribers, which is awesome. It's a good milestone, but I really only think that 10 people on, that are subbed to me actually watch my content. And it can only go up from here. So, if you enjoy my videos, even this one shot from my smartphone, yes, I got some editing to do. I gotta format my memory card, and we gotta get back on the GoPro, and then eventually get a camcorder, like a regular camera. And then we use the GoPro for close-up shots and action shots and driving wide angles and stuff. I want to get the new GoPro that shoots in like native 8K. It's ridiculous. So it would be like, that would be like the main cam. And since they link together when you hit record, that would be the main cam, and then like the reaction cam would be my GoPro. I have a Hero 13. It came out a few years ago. But it only goes up from here. I like bowling. I like sports. I like fucking, not like traditional ball sports, but I mean like, I like skateboarding. I like BMX. I like paintball. I haven't done that in fucking 20 years. I used to just do every adrenaline sport. Like, I remember there was a day where I tried a gnarly trick and I snapped the tail off my skateboard. Instead of being like, fuck, gotta go to the shop now, I made it a BMX day. It was just a bike day that day. So it's gonna be a short stream, you guys. I gotta burn up and put the camera away. I gotta take care of some shit. I got a late start today. That's why we're back here at the skate park again. The sunrise is pretty groovy. But that's why we're back here at the skate park again. Because this is one of those places where if you want to burn outside, you don't want to burn your backyard, you don't want to skunk out the garage or stay by the crib, and you want to be out. This is a crappy skate park with these like steel, like with these treated steel ramps, and you just slip and fall and you get hurt really bad. But the fact that people treat the skate park like it's radioactive No one hassles me here for a morning smoke. I had to scope it out first. But like, if I was smoking over on the basketball courts, maybe someone would bug me. Anyway, it's not all about weed on this channel. I know I could talk a lot because I'm interested in the botany, the genetics, and the terpene profiles and all the nerdy stuff about it, right? Everybody's got that one stoner friend who's like, dude, the terpenes. And it's like, dude, shut up. You're annoying, right? Totally get it. If you're not into the weed lifestyle, this is still a channel for everyone. This is just my medicine. So, because like, I want it to be not on the nose. I'm not a weed tuber. I'm just a guy who enjoys flower. And not that I feel like I need to like clarify myself, but if I'm moving forward in this content creator journey, I'm gonna have to like be able to say, hey, look, this is my lifestyle choice. This is not what the channel is about. If you also do it, and you go, yeah, that's cool, but this is just my lifestyle. This is not a key cornerstone of like my content. Well, wait, I do film a lot of videos of it. What I mean is, it's just my lifestyle. I don't want people to come to the channel and they're straight edge and they go, oh, this guy smokes all the time. Ugh. You know why it seems like I smoke all the time? I only smoke when I'm on camera. Sure, maybe I'll hit a little bowl when I get home from work or some shit. But like when I'm on camera, that's when I'm consuming. Anyway, I didn't want to get carried away on that. I don't want people to think I'm a weed tuber. I wanted to explain the fact that there's a 420, the weed number 420. That's in my online handle because my old channel that was just called Eages got deleted for deceptive practices. It was my normal YouTube channel. I had my regular first and last name. I switched it over to Eages. And then I said, why don't I just upload on my main here? Because I have all these playlists and yeah, it's not a big deal. And I started getting subscribers and views really fast. And I think someone maliciously viewbotted me. Like they made it so fake. They made it seem so fake that it flagged their internal. Deceptive practices was my final verdict on the old channel. I didn't even want to talk about that. I never really talked about it. It was too traumatic. It was like years and years of content that I had like ready to go that all I had to do was just be like public. And it could just go. And some of my Gears videos had lots of views. Like my Gears of War 3 videos. Like, you know, owning people. Fuck that stupid little sawed-off shotgun. Also on the old Eages channel, when Rom Shadow came out, the DLC for Gears, dude, that I played through that got a lot of views. And there were some crazy like horde moments where like a boomer shot a boom shot across the map and it headshotted me and it ended the game and we were on insane and it was gonna like, yeah, dude. Gears. So like even though this channel is really random and there's a lot going on and it might be hard to digest and figure out and pinpoint what the deal is, you see the banner, you see the Taco Bell shrine with Tom Hanks. I like that kind of fucking humor, but I don't want to sound snobby. It has to be executed right. You can't just be strange for the sake of strange without like a personality or a character. That's why I love Tim and Eric so much. Some of their celebrity cameos and their characters that they came up with, they seem zany and insane and beyond belief, but also On the other side of the coin, somewhere in America or in the world, there's a guy like that. Like the Terry Green acting coach, Zach Galifianakis played him. Like, there's a guy out there like that, an eccentric fucking acting coach, like, who's fucking weird. It's difficult. And with the amount of cringe millennial, like, face humor and shit, it's like, you can't just be weird to be weird. You have to be weird, and it has to be, like, there has to be an undertone. Like, sometimes when I act strange on camera, it's unsettling. Like, I seem like I may be a dangerous person to be around. Like, that's a joke. That's the subversion of the expectation. The vibe of the goalpost is moving. You know, but anyway. This channel is more becoming about, like, my life or whatever. Not my life, but ever since my brother passed away and I started throwing myself into making YouTube videos, it's been helping me cope. You know, it's a good deal, man. It's a good deal. Sorry, no skating right now today. Just a little bit of a fat ski. Fucking facing it, doming it. How can you smoke the roach when it's a clip size like that? Don't connect it to your face. As I cough. You don't connect it to your face. You gotta leave a distance. I had to act tough and then cough. No, actually, I was choking on my beverage. Sorry, I'm getting emotional there for a second, but like, here's the thing about self-awareness. I know how insignificant I am in the scheme of the universe. Maybe I had too many ego deaths on LSD or psilocybin. But I know how minuscule I am. And I know that my little light, my existence, is profound. And not in a narcissistic, smell my own farts, I'm the coolest person, I'm the main character of the world way, but in like the manifestation of life itself is profound. A religious person will tell you that is the touch of God. You know what I'm saying? It's profound. And with so many people, that there's a lot of people that I've seen on live or streamers or internet people or internet personalities or what have you, just online people. And then it's like, you know, they're acting like, look at me, ooh la la, I'm too sexy. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And, you know, like, I would be like, oh, you know, like, they're playing a character, they're playing it up for the camera. And what I'm slowly realizing is they're not. These people are not being like, look at how cool I am. They're not just doing it for the camera, they really feel that way. And that's like so weird. And what I want to do with my channel is just be like a regular guy. That's why I lean into the term. I say, hi, I'm your friendly neighborhood loser. Because like I lean into that, like that persona. I'm the guy from the white guy from the block. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, do you want to kick it? You want to burn one? Do you want to shoot hoops? Like, do you want to fucking skate? Like, low key, I'm not trying to be the centerpiece, even though I like to say funny things and make social commentary. I want the stuff that I'm going to film to be the centerpiece of the action. And there's just some really insane, and I mean this in a non like making fun of mental health problems way. There's some insane people on the platform, and some of them are dangerous. But, like, I realize now, these guys aren't playing a character. They're not playing up a persona, right? That's who they really are, and it's insufferable. Did you see the Gideon got arrested because he was stalking that guy at McDonald's? It's like, dude, what the fuck, man? You're whack. You think you're the main character of the story. You're like, that was so whack to me. Like, I can't even believe, like, you talk to the police like that. Like, fucking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, whatever. But it's like, sure, you were trying to evict a guy who was, like, staying in his, like, decrepit 93-year-old mom's house and, like, being a bum and won't move out or whatever the fuck. Whatever, squatter, whatever. Alright, dude. Like, you're spending... that was the video that put me over the edge recently. And that's why I'm, like, making these points now. Is, like, he was, like, yelling at bystanders. He was yelling at cops. He was telling people, hey, like, can you do this for me? He got trespassed from the property. And, like, as an amateur filmmaker, as an amateur, like, videographer myself, someone who's always had a camera on him, is it worth the shot? Is it worth the fucking footage? Is being a jackass like that and losing fans and being a fucking insane, egotistical piece of shit, is it worth the footage you got? Because the footage you got is boring. You chased an old alcoholic guy into a McDonald's. That's fucking dumb. Anyway. I don't want to go off on that rant because the weed is taking me in a direction, and that's some banger music. The no sleep has got me in a position, you know what I'm saying? I gotta shut off the camera in a little bit here and simmer down and zoom out. Give me 1 second. Yeah. I gotta turn off the feed pretty soon here. But I just want to clarify. As I branch out on the channel, I like to experience things in life. You know, that sounds really like fucking bubble-headed. Like, I like to experience fun. Well, everyone likes to have fun, dumbass. What I mean by that is, like, okay, how do I put an example? Like, there were free tickets to Panic at the Disco. And I hate that kind of emo, bullshit, rip-off goth, fucking, it's so dumb, it's self-entertaining, it's very toxic and narcissistic. I thought it was stupid, right? The whole movement was very stupid. Anyway, I went to the show, even though I thought the band was dumb. And someone's like, you're a hypocrite then. I was like, no, life's about experience. I think the music is dog shit. Whatever. I got free tickets to a show. I go to the venue. I sit in the bar area. I don't have to be by the stage and hear the band. And guess what? Some of the openers were fucking good. Some of the openers were not screamo emo shit. They were like rock band, and one was like a synth pop band. So you know what I'm saying? Like, life is about experience. Like, sure, I love to talk shit, and it's fun, and I like to fucking take the piss out of things and, like, take jabs at people because, you know, everyone's a little too puffed up, you know? But on the same token, I like to, you know, instead of bash things that I hate relentlessly, I love to promote things that I love. You got to do an even balance. You can be like, hey, I don't know, for example, maybe you're one of those old heads that just shits on Fortnite all the time. It's a dumb game. It's a game for babies. It's chaotic and stupid, and it's a nightmare. Right? But let's say, for me, for instance, instead of just diarrheaing on the games that I don't like, I will preach the gospel of Gears of War to everyone. For Marcus Phoenix has a big fat penis. Patent that. Gears of War is one of those games that really brings the fucking nasty out in people. I gotta go on this last point, but I kind of went around this point, meandered to that point. When I got through half the joint, I forgot what the fuck I wanted to talk about, and then I just started talking about, this is not my whole life, you guys. Gears brings out the beast in people. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it here on live. I have friends and acquaintances that they like abhor multiplayer. It's like poison to them. They're explicitly, no, it's frustrating. Fuck that. Why would you want to get frustrated? Guys killing, and they love single player games, or they love more casual games, or they love more, nothing wrong with that. Okay, I'm not gonna be like, get good, scrub. Nothing wrong with that. But even they would hop on and sweat it in Gears, because with me, like, even though they're like, I only play single player games, I only play puzzle games, I play relaxation games, bro, they would hop on Gears and sweat it, because there's just something so, it's kind of like the friendly competition between friends. It's like, boom, I got you, fuck you, man, I got you, and you start one-upping each other until you're actually getting competitive, and like, it's fun. It's not toxic. It's fun, but you're locking in. You're like, no, fuck you, and it's kind of playful. Gears has that. Gears has, you can go Rambo, you can do cat and mouse, you can camp, you can play mid. Here's the thing about the skill ceiling in Gears. Everyone's like, Gears is for toxic sweaties. Gears is for sweat lords. It's just not even fun. You just get annihilated. Dude, this is what I love about Gears. A new player can get the upper hand on a veteran like me by good map placement and weapon choice. That's what I like about Gears. So if you're new to the game and you're still getting comfortable to it, you play through the campaign, and then you're like, oh, I can pick up the boom shot, and even though that guy's been playing the game his whole life, I could explode him. It's cool. It's a cool game. Things are weighted. They feel really meaty, right? Things are fucking weighted really well. That's why I always loved Gears, especially with the active reload system. People sleep on that. Like, just get used to getting the perfect mini game every time. Okay? It's not that much of a damage boost, Eages. No, dude. Fuck yeah, it is. And when you use a sniper rifle, it makes the shot a little bit bigger there. And you do smears. You do smears, dude. That's how, a good player can swipe the screen, okay? And we're just talking about sheer timing. We're not talking about flashiness. When we talk about hip fires, if you played Halo Combat Evolved, and then you played Halo 2 multiplayer online, and you got used to swiping the screen and taking the shot at the right, you can do that in Gears during your walk animation. And that's why I get accused of having aimbot, even though I'm practically legally blind here. Like, I'm medically unwell in my eyes. Yes. You just got crapped on by Mr. Magoo. How does that feel? Like, I don't like to use the word disabled, carries a heavy weight, but I'm definitely vision impaired. Without my glasses, I'm like, where'd you go, man? Like, for sure. Here's the thing. If I start doing better on YouTube and I make more money and I can maybe make bread on YouTube as well as make more money at my regular job, I'll get the special lenses. Maybe I'll line up the surgery, which is really scary to me. But yeah, dude, if I could see better and depth perception came back, dude, I would be doing those cross the map blind fires again. Just like in 2006. Oh, man. Oh, 2006. Oh, September of 2006. Gears time. No, it was November. It was November 6th, November 8th. September, November. Ah, dude, I was there for when Gears came out because my friends pre-ordered it for me all the way back in the day. Well, you guys, I gotta go. I mean, that's the end of my rant. Charlie made another video about streamers driving and streaming and being very reckless and dangerous. And like, as someone who loves to film nature and to film driving scenes and trying to set up keyframes without a drone shot, because those are overused to hell these days, trying to set up keyframes and do stuff using the car, that suction cup, the hands-free mount, was $20, and it's the official GoPro branded one. And you could put you could take the adapter off and put your smartphone on. You could, and it clicks there. It just sits there, and all you got to do is drive the car. You're not looking at anything. Like, sometimes you look at the camera to be dramatic, right? But you're not looking down and looking. You're just. It's almost like a dash cam. You know how the dash cam has the one facing forward and the one facing the people inside? It's like a dash cam, right? And that suction cup fucking holds. It doesn't go anywhere, brother. So Moist Critical made the video showing all these streamers that should be arrested for driving and streaming and being really reckless and actually like hitting other people and hurting people and sometimes killing them. Which is unfortunate, but it's like, hey, the hands-free suction cup is literally under $50. It's $20 from Amazon, and it's the official GoPro one. Like, it's not some cheap shit like you go to Walmart and you get the cell phone holder and it falls down. No, dude. So people are literally playing on their phones, reading and talking to live chat. First of all, I'm too blind to do that. I can't see that something that small. And like, I always will watch the replay of the chat. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand why there's people out here. Sure, stream, show things, show your town, show your village, be proud, do whatever, make videos, use the car to do shots, use the car to do, like, I don't know, man, set up keyframes and stuff. But why are you on your phone talking to hundreds or potentially thousands of people in a live chat? You're watching what you're doing. You're watching the monitor. You're watching what you're doing, and you're driving? No, dude, come on, man. That's fucking stupid. Like, traditionally, like, I'm new to this live streaming shit, right? Traditionally, I'm a cameraman. I like to capture the action. I like to have it just in case, shit goes down. I got the camera. I was always like that when I was younger. We filmed skate videos. We filmed dumb bits. And we definitely had the camera in case shit went down. That's not the same thing as, like, driving around and being reckless. That's, like, so fucked up. There are a few times where I took the tripod and stuck it out the window for a shot, but I wasn't, like, looking at the fucking, like, I was driving, I stuck my arm out the window, and then later I looked at the footage. Like, people are really dangerous, and it's not okay. Because I'm like just driving my car to the way to work and shit. Almost twice a week or 3 times a week, I have like a emergency stop. Like, just because someone goes, like the racist Asian lady joke from Family Guy. Hey, good luck. Like, and it's like, well, what the fuck? Why did I have to brace? Why did I have to prepare to die just now? That wasn't like, and people are just, they don't care. They don't care, or they're unaware. They're just mentally checked out. And like, I understand that shit, but at the same time, it's like, dude, your car is like dangerous and it's a weapon. The only thing separating you from pedestrians is this curb that you just jump over the curb and get airborne. You got to be alert. So I want to address things before comments can even come at me and be like, well, Eages, you're distracted and you're dangerous. No, I've been filming skateboarding videos and videos for years and years and years, and when I do the cabin shots and the forward shots, I use a hands-free suction cup, and I use a remote. I use the little remote. I click record. I start driving. When I'm done, I click stop. That's it. So the fact that there's people out there doing full-on live streams, they've got their laptops, they've got the studio running, they've got cameras, their phone, and they're checking multiple angles. Like, I had to do more research because I was like, hey, wait, I like to film when I drive. I put the GoPro on the car and I film stuff. But dude, they have computers in their car, cameras, they're checking multiple angles, they're talking to live chats. They're like, where should I go for dinner, chat? It's really dangerous and it's fucked up. And I wanted to talk about that because, you know, I like to get driving shots and I like to get cabin footage and stuff. It's like, you know, so I am not one of those streamers texting, looking at live chat. Sometimes when the messages bubble up, I can see what they say sometimes, but my vision is so bad, like it's not. There was one time where I was driving and I had the GoPro and then the phone was down here and the phone lit up and some guy was calling me a fat hippo. And I was like, whoa, Jesus, that wasn't very nice. And then that's when I was like, hey, I probably shouldn't look at that. But anyway, there are terrible people that do that streaming and driving, and they're gonna really hurt someone or themselves. And like I said at the beginning of this rant, the hands-free suction cups are like $20. And you can put them on your car, inside, outside. You drive up to 80 miles, 90 miles an hour, bro. Well, don't be reckless, but you can put it on a fucking Formula One car and get footage, is what I'm trying to say. You can put it on like a speed bike, a Ducati, and you can get footage. That's like the point of it. You could suction cup it to your guitar and get the, you know what I'm saying? Like, chill, guys. Invest in the hands-free, a sturdy tripod too, like this. Putting your phone on stuff, touching it, looking at it, and then it falls, it hits the floor. So dangerous. Anyway, I really gotta go because I'm over time on this rant. 1, 2, 3, chugski. Wow, this guy looks dope. I should be using the front-facing camera. I should be using the front-facing camera because it's better. Wow, it's really peaceful here, you guys. I'm the only loud and obnoxious thing here. All right, that's it. I gotta go. Thanks for watching my live stream. It'll take probably like all day to upload. All right, peace out. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, don't text and drive, assholes.